Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world. I'm DJ Unification, also known as Double Dragon 912. And today, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I am doing my top 10 run and gun games of all time. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what run and gun is, for some of you new gamers out there, y'all ever heard of Blazing Chrome? Uh, all your side-scrolling running gun game with a human character has a gun in his hand. He or she. I ain't gonna discriminate on women. Shout out to my ladies out there. They have a gun in their hand and they shooting up the place. That's why they call, and they running at the same time. That's why it's called run and gun. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you guys and girls so much for watching my top 10s. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Got another one for you. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, what I want you guys and girls to do for me is sit back, relax, and enjoy this rendition, Double Dragon 912 rendition on my top 10 favorite run and gun games of all time. Let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 10 has to be Metal Slug 6. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I like Metal Slug 6 the most, I think they made about 7 or 8 of these things. 6 was my favorite because this was the first time I saw Ralph and Clark from KOF and Akari Warriors. Now I did research in Metal Slug game. You can play with them, and what was so tight about this one, ladies and gentlemen, when Ralph get knocked down, sometimes he can pick himself back up. He's like the only character on the game can do that. He'll get back up, salute himself, and he'll keep going. And this was a tight storyline. My Metal Slug fans out there know about Metal Slug. Basically, you're trying to save the world from, ain't no telling what it was on part 6. So I don't play a lot of them. They running together on me right now. I think either part 3 or part 6 where they had the aliens they were fighting. And then on part 6, they probably fighting that crazy, the same soldier that he just won't die. He show up at every game. Ha ha ha, come on boy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My Metal Slug fans know what I'm talking about. You fighting him and that whole army. And them just was, the Metal Slug team go through HE double hockey sticks every time when they have to play through Metal Slug. But it's a great game, arcade shooter at its finest. One of my favorite run and gun series of all time, ladies and gentlemen. This rank up there. But if I had to pick one, it's gonna be Metal Slug 6. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 10 has to be Metal Slug 6. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 9, this kind of lesser known shooter right here. SNK doing their thing. I told y'all, SNK is known for doing some great stuff. But anyway, let me get into it. Coming in at number 9 has to be Shock Troopers. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I first played this game on the SNK collection that they had, came out on PS2. Great shooter, ladies and gentlemen. It gets overlooked because there's so many running guns out there. But this one actually really gets overlooked because it's just your basic running gun shooter. What made me like it so much, y'all know I'm not a graphics head, it's the sprites on this game. The sprites are real cool, and they real big. You can see your person coming, and you can see the bullets pretty clear on this game. That would make me like it so much. The gameplay is good. If it wasn't broke, they weren't trying to fix it. They just kept it simple. And I like that, man. Simple is, sometimes these companies out there, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section, this is my opinion though, so shout out to all my running gun fans. They try to do too much. Sometimes these companies out here just try to do too much. And Shock Troopers to me was not trying to do too much. They just was a plain old fashioned classic running gun shooting game. And what I liked about it was the sprites. I don't most time talk about graphics, but I gotta give graphics credit on this. The sprites to me look real big, and you can see all the bullets coming at you. And that's mainly why I like Shock Troopers, ladies and gentlemen. Need to go back through it and play it again. I ain't played it in a while, but I love me some Shock Troopers. That's why it makes top 10 on this list. So coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 9 has to be Shock Troopers. righty, ladies and gentlemen. They got a good one right here. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 8, a Capcom running gun shooter at that. Has to be Mercs. Wow. Now, ladies and Mercs, basically you are a soldier, and it's 2-player co-op on this game. This game came out on the arcade, and I think it came out on a Capcom collection somewhere, and came out on consoles too, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section. And you basically trying to save the president. You trying to protect the president of the United States on here. And it's tight, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't no smuff, no muff. Y'all know I made that word up the other day. If you watch my top 10s, it's straight and to the point, ladies and gentlemen. Mercs had that big, good top down shooter, and you got your basic bombs you can shoot on it, and good different type of bullets you can get. It was simple, ladies and gentlemen. I like Mercs. Mercs is a good game, ladies and gentlemen. If you did not know, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section, they did make a sequel to Mercs that came out on the PS3 digitally and 360. Shout out to my homie John. Me and him played this game together, and it was fun. I forgot the name of the game. Can't remember the name. The name beseeches me right now, but I'll try, if I can remember the name, have it going across the screen right now. But yeah, that was a good one. That's like a sequel to Mercs. But man, Mercs was good, man. I love this game. It's a good mission, good arcade shooter, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes, like I was saying on my last number, sometimes when the less is better. Sometimes, like I said, they try to do too much in these games. This was when games were simple. You play, and it's a quarter muncher too. Now this game ain't gonna hold your hand. There ain't no slouch. Y'all know how the arcade shooters are. They take them quarters. That's what they designed for. But it's a good game, ladies and gentlemen. Check out Mercs. I think Mercs it should be on PC somewhere. MAME, I know MAME has it, but I don't know where it's on, what console it came out on. It came on a lot of consoles. I just can't remember right now. But ladies and gentlemen, if you can, check out Mercs. It's a great game. I love Mercs. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 8 has to be Mercs. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we at number 7. Let's get it. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 7 has to be Super C. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to my late great cousin, God rest his soul. Me and him used to play this game a lot. This is the sequel to Contra that came out on Nintendo. If you don't know about Super C, you must be living on the rock, but I'm finna educate you today. Direct sequel to Contra, and this one was pretty tough on Nintendo. This one did not have the 30 live code. Only lives they gave you on this game was 9 live code, but this was a great game, and it pretty much what everything that Contra did, it just added on to it. If it wasn't broke, it didn't try to fix it. It added to it, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, you got Bill Riser and Lance trying to stop the aliens from taking over the world. It's a great shooter, ladies and gentlemen. This was pretty tough here. Man, it's a tough game. I don't think I ever beat this one. I came close, but I never did beat this one. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to, one of these days, I'm going to have to sit down and try to beat Super C. Definitely have to sit down and try to beat Super C. But it's a great game, ladies and gentlemen. This one had a top-down. What was so tight about Super C, ladies and gentlemen, it had a top-down version of it. It had a top-down part of it, and it had the, side-scrolling running gun, regular part, but it switched directions like that. Nintendo, Konami doing anything back in the day, but I gotta give Konami credit. I give credit what credit due. Konami did their thing on this, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm talking about the Nintendo version now, not the arcade version. Super C first came out on the arcade, and I'm not a big fan of the arcade version, but I do like the Nintendo version. That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one you see in the background. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's keep this party rolling. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 7 has to be Super C. Moving right along. Moving right along. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're at number 6. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 6, excuse me, has to be Gunstar Heroes. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, shouts out to Treasure for making some of the best shooters of all time, ladies and gentlemen. This is a side-scrolling shooter, ladies and gentlemen. This game is amazing. This game is hard. This game, let me say this right now. Once again, it's a phrase of mine. This game will not hold your hand. This game will put you through it, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, I beat this game, but I had help. I ain't gonna lie to you, I had help to beat this game. I ain't beat it by myself. I ain't gonna sit up here in front. Shouts out to my homie Mike. He the one put me on this game. He was like, Double Dragon. I went over his house one time, like, Double Dragon, check out this shooter. You like side-scroll shooters, don't you? I said, yeah. He said, check out this one that came out on Sega. For the longest, it was Sega Genesis exclusive. And Treasure made this, man. And this one was so tight. And they had one of the toughest boss battles I've ever played. I played a lot of bosses, ladies and gentlemen. I need to do a top 10 favorite boss battles of all time. But this one right here, this boss on here, he has like 1,000. I ain't gonna say 1,000. That's exaggerating big time. 7 or 8 different forms. And I think he's like the doctor, the dude that sent you out to fight. He's his brother, and he just don't got mind control, and he just tough, man. Oh my God, do 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 do. That music off the chain too, but that one of the toughest boss battles I have ever faced in my life. I'm gonna try to see if I can get it up there, ladies and gentlemen. If I can get back to him and get to that boss, but it's tough, ladies and gentlemen. It is tough. God, that boss. God dang. Woo! Make you want to, that make you want to throw your controller. But besides the hard factor of this game, Gunstar Heroes is a great game, ladies and gentlemen. Sega was doing their thing. They were trying to compete with Nintendo back in the day. Like, it's a good, remember this, ladies and gentlemen. It's always good to have competition. Us as the consumer will always win in the end. That's a good thing when these companies compete against each other. Don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I like Sony, but you know, Sony sometimes they get the big head when they ain't got nobody to go up against. Why we need Nintendo and Xbox to stay around, but that's another story for another time. Anyways, but ladies and gentlemen, pick up Gunstar Heroes, ladies and gentlemen. You can pick this game up. I don't know if it's still on. I first played it at my homeboy Mike's house, but I think you could download it on the PS3. I think it's on some of them. Sega got so many collections out there. It's on one of them collections. And on several systems. Pick this game up, ladies and gentlemen. You're a run and gun fan. You cannot call yourself a run and gun fan without having Gunstar Heroes in your collection. So this got to be there. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 6 has to be Gunstar Heroes. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we at the halfway point. Once again, thank you for sticking with me for so long. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 5 has to be Metal Slug 3. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know I said when I did part 10 and Metal Slug 6 was my favorite. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Metal Slug 3 is my favorite because I touched on this a little bit on part 10. Well, no, not part 10, but number 10 that I talk about. This is the one where I think you fight aliens on this, and this was always my favorite, man, because the craziness that you always fight in the Metal Slug, but this was my favorite. I remember I first played this one either at the arcade or on that Metal Slug Anthology collection they got out there. It came out on PS2. Shout out to my youngest brother. He was here with the PS2 copy of that. They did re-bring it back out on modern day consoles later, but Metal Slug 3 Shotgun, and thank you, old boy that looked like I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna talk about that. But the guy that got the long beard on there, every time you save him, he give you a weapon. He give you homing missiles, laser, and all the weapons on this game is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Then your boy on here, come on, boy, he on here again. Oh man, Metal Slug 3, ladies and gentlemen, will be my favorite, ladies and gentlemen. It was a great game. First came out in Neo Geo. My Neo Geo fans, y'all know what I'm talking about. They say, I don't know, because I've watched a couple of YouTube channel videos on this. I don't know if SNK says that they didn't make this to compete against Contra, but I'm pretty sure they did. I don't know. It came out right around the same time as Metal Slug did and Contra did, but pretty much, I mean, it's like, I don't know. Who knows? They might have just made it out of the whim, but it's a great game. If you don't know about the Metal Slug series, ladies and gentlemen, pick it up, ladies and gentlemen. It's out there. It be on sale a lot on PlayStation Network. I know Nintendo Switch has it too. I think Xbox has it too. Pick up the Metal Slug Anthology collection, ladies and gentlemen, so you can get all of them ever made. Then they have another one that they made after that called Metal Slug XX. It wasn't as good to me as the third one, man. Like I said, correct me from earlier. I'm correcting myself from earlier. Part 3 was my favorite because I think that's the one where you fight the aliens on there. I think on one of the Metal Slug, might not be 3, it might be 4. Can't remember which one the one where you fight zombies and all kinds of stuff. These boys fight some of everything, but 3 is always my favorite because that ending was crazy. I ain't gonna spoil it for you guys, but y'all enjoy the gameplay footage in the background. But coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 5 has to be Metal Slug 3.
Mission complete! Mission 2, start!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we at number 4. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 4 has to be Blazing Chrome. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Blazing Chrome is basically a modern day Contra. And Blazing Chrome is off the chain, ladies and gentlemen. I love the way about the art style and all this stuff. Shouts out to my homie Nato Matic. He first told me about this game. And I'm like, man, I need to get that. I downloaded it. I got a digital version of it, but I tried to look for a physical copy for it, but that mug is expensive. God, limited run games. Y'all wrong for that. I looked on eBay. I think that thing was like $100, and then on Amazon, I think it was $100 too. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to wait till that one drop a little bit. See if I can find a deal somewhere. But I do want to get the physical version of this. But Blazing Chrome is awesome. Love playing it. Let me see. It's two-player co-op. Two-player co-op. That's what make it even better because it got two-player co-op in it. And I think the world done got destroyed, and you pretty much trying to take the world back from the robots or some type of aliens. But pretty much think Contra, and you got Blazing Chrome. And even though it's gonna be known as a modern-day Contra, but they knew who to copy off of, and whoever made this game did an excellent job. Blazing Chrome is off the chain, ladies and gentlemen. Good music, good running gun, and it's hard now. Blazing Chrome will not hold your hand. This one is tough. God, this one is tough. This one will not hold your hand. I recommend you play Blazing Chrome. Get you a partner or somebody to help you. I'm telling you, get you somebody to help you, ladies and gentlemen. But Blazing Chrome is not no slouch. It's not gonna hold your hand. But it's a fun game. If you like running guns, you like modern day running guns, you don't want to go back to the old school, get Blazing Chrome, ladies and gentlemen. It's a modern day Contra. Love this game. So coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 4 has to be Blazing Chrome. Well, it's hard like Contra too, yeah. So far, I'm impressed. Ooh, they take your power-ups. Interesting. Dang, you got it. Let the spread. No, not really. Keep moving. Golly. I need that. Get up there, get it. I can't get it. Ugh. I'm resting in the mud, y'all. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 3. We're down to our last 3. We're keeping this board party rolling. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 3 has to be Sunset Riders. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Konami used to make some banging arcade games back in the day. Ladies and gentlemen, I first played Sunset Riders on the Super Nintendo. To me, the Super Nintendo version was spot on to the arcade version. The arcade version had 4-player co-op, and the Super Nintendo version only had 2-player co-op. And the Sega version, I got a chance to play the Sega version back in the day. Well, I played it on Sega Channel. Shout out to my Sega Channel kids. Played it on Sega Channel, and they only had 2 characters on there. Now, Super Nintendo had all 4 of them, Steve, Bob, all 4 of the characters. And the Sega version was kind of lackluster to me. It only let you play with 2 characters, but Super Nintendo version let you play with 4 characters. And this game was kind of tough on the Super Nintendo, legend. Konami's arcade shooters was designed to play ticket quarters. And I never did, to this day, I got pretty far in it. Never did beat the Super Nintendo version of it. But I did beat the Sega Genesis version of it. And I might have beat the arcade version. I can't remember if I did or not. I ain't gonna lie, so I don't know if I did or not. But I know I beat the Sega Genesis version on Sega Channel. I put in some type of cheat code so I go there and fight the last boss there. But I beat it. Either way, it's a fun running gun game. Cowboys. All right, man. I used to love the little voice acting they had on this game. Man, Sunset Riders, where is that, ladies and gentlemen? If you like running guns, get this game. All the place I've seen where you get Sunset Riders in a digital format, probably gonna have to be well, not a physical. I don't think they made a. Did they make a new physical version of it? I don't know if they did, ladies and gentlemen. If they did, brought a Sunset Riders out on physical, let me know down in the comment section. I'll go pick that up today. But I know you can get it digitally on PlayStation Network and maybe the PC and Switch, because they Arcade Archives. Y'all know that little company that produce games like that. They got where you can download it on PlayStation Network, but I don't know any physical version of it for my physical collectors out there. I might still have the Super Nintendo version of it. I gotta check my collection. I need to hit on that, ladies and gentlemen. But coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 3 has to be Sunset Riders.
Time to pay. Time to pay. Marry me with my money.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to the last 2. Coming in, ladies and gentlemen, at number 2, it's gonna shock some of you guys and girls out there. It's Hard Corps Uprising. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Hard Corps Uprising was an awesome Konami game. They actually, I think they pawned this out to Arc System Works. And if you didn't know, if you follow the Contra storyline, which is convoluted as crap, it's a prequel to Contra Hard Corps that came out on Sega Genesis. But this game is off the chain, ladies and gentlemen. And unfortunately, the only way you can play this game is digitally. It only came out on the PS3 and Xbox 360 downloaded. I downloaded this game on the PS3, but at first for the longest it was 360 exclusive, Xbox Arcade, but then they eventually bought it over to the PlayStation Network, and I loved it, ladies. And I bought, most time I don't buy DLC characters, but I bought this and all the DLC characters on there. And they got an old girl on there. She got a sword. She was a samurai chick, and she could do some one-hit kills. Shouts out to my homie David. He gave me it's a little method to this game. Make sure you play Rising mode. If you don't play Rising mode, you just you a maniac, and cooking. Yeah, you a maniac. Because you really just want a challenge. Because Rising mode, pretty much, you go through the game. It's like, well, I guess they say roguelike elements. You level up your character. The more you level up your character, you can buy stuff in the Rising mode arcade thing. You buy it and get your character real strong. You can even buy the third line code in there. But yeah, man, I played it. Love this game, ladies, and I wish they would make a physical version. I wish when they made that Contra Anniversary Collection, I wish they would have put this game on there. Man, I hate they left this one in the digital vaporware. So if when 360 that store do close, which is about to close, I think either this month or next month, you can't download it. The PS3, it's still open, but that's the only way you're gonna be able to download it, ladies, which sucks. I wish Konami. Konami, if you hear this video, I know I'm a small YouTuber, but if you hear this video, bring Hard Corps Uprising on the collection some type of way, because this is a great game, ladies and gentlemen. The art style is unique. If you like Guilty Gear, that Guilty Gear type of art style, it's great. It's a great Konami game, great Contra game. Love this game, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, shout out to my homie David. He showed me a method on there. I don't even remember which one he showed because it's been so long since I played it. How to unlock, to level up your character the most. Cause it's a grind. But once you grind it out, ladies and gentlemen, you will love this game. I'm telling you, ladies, this is a slept-on classic. As they say, hidden gems. This is a hidden gem right here. Unfortunately, it might be stuck in vaporware out there because once the 360 closed, and then when the PS3, I hope the PS3 stores stay open, but you know, the eventually Sony probably gonna close that mug. We can't get it. Can't get it nowhere. I hate this, man, but it's a great game though. If you still got a PS3 or 360 out there after making this video, download it, ladies and gentlemen. It's worth the money, I guarantee you. So coming in, ladies and gentlemen, number 2 has to be Hard Corps Uprising.
Warning. Warning. Out of my sight. I grow tired of killing. Take flight. Mission clear. A true warrior.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we down to my last one. And my number 1 favorite run and gun game of all time is, y'all got to know this, the original Contra. Wow. Boom, 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 boom. Up, down, left, right, BA start. Or up, down, left, right, BA select start. If you playing with 2 players. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to my Daddy Mac. He first told us, rented Contra for us. And of course, you know, I had to get the Nintendo cartridge of this, ladies and gentlemen. But for the longest, the only way I could beat Contra is by doing a 30 live code. But shout out to all my homies out there that beat Contra without the 30 live code. Ladies and gentlemen, I did it one time, but I wasn't recording. I need to record it one day to show you guys. I did it one time. I sat down and I actually did. I was proud of myself because Contra, even though it's the OG Contra, the one on Nintendo now, I ain't talking about the arcade, it will not hold your hand. It ain't no slot special without that 30 lives code. Konami knew what they were doing. They knew this game was hard. That's why they gave you the 30 lives code. But man, memories on top of memories on top of memories, ladies and gentlemen. And the music on the Contra game. Oh man, classic music. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm destroying it. You know, y'all know I can't sing, but hey, I'm a DJ, so that's why I make up for it. Anyways, but man, Contra storyline, aliens trying to take over the world, Bill Riser, Lance, back at it again, starting off in the jungle, then from the jungle, then to the enemy base, then the stronghold. Man, Contra. My favorite bullets on this game was the spread shot. They call it spread shot. That's the official term for it. But me and my folks, even my cousin got registered, so we used to say scatter bullets. We call it the scatter bullets. You know, we came up with our own name. I didn't know the official name of it was spread shot, but then you had that, you had the machine gun, you had the The laser was probably the hardest bullet, but according to some people, they say the laser was the strongest, but I never did notice though. But my favorite was the spread shot, or scatter bullets, like I'm gonna call it what I call it. The scatter bullets, ladies and gentlemen, man, you got them, you basically could beat the whole game. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a great game, ladies and gentlemen. Contra is out on everything. The OG Contra, y'all need to check it out, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not yet, I think it'd be on sale digitally on the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation. I think it'd be on sale on Xbox too. Contra Anniversary Collection, that has all the old school Contra games on there. But Contra, ladies and gentlemen, is the original. When you think run and gun, Contra is the first thing that comes to my mind. I don't know about you guys and girls, but Contra is the first game that comes to my mind. And they are known as, to me, the king of run and guns. So my favorite of all time, still to this day. I don't play a lot of running guns lately, and they have brought that heat, that smoke. But still, to this day, the OG Contra is my favorite running gun game of all time. That about wraps up, ladies and gentlemen, for this rendition of my top 10 favorite running gun games of all time. Leave comments below, ladies and gentlemen, of your top 10 favorite running gun games of all time. I know I missed some. Tell me yours down there in the comment section. Thank you guys and girls once again so much for watching. Stay tuned for more great videos, top 10s like this on the way. Double Dragon 912 signing out. Peace out.
Differences, you know.
Cuz, you know you ain't gonna get past me, cuz. Okay. So I'll get hit first. Yeah, slight differences between the two. American version didn't have the... Okay, see, this new too. Well, not new, but different than the... Different than the American version. It just seemed like they cut out a lot for the American version. That's what I'm seeing. Let me stop. I'll keep playing this too.